Trade talks between the United States and Canada collapsed Friday night, minutes before a midnight deadline, and 50% tariffs on $20 billion of Canadian goods are now in effect. This is No Spins, Just News for August 22nd. The Office of a U.S. Trade Representative says Canadian negotiators walked back commitments after the two sides had largely agreed on terms earlier in the week. Ambassador Jamieson Greer said Canada declined to finalize the deal and called it, quote, a missed opportunity for Canada to partner with the United States. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney said his government made important progress in recent weeks, but that it wasn't enough to meet Canada's objectives, and called the last-minute U.S. changes unfair and uneconomic. Carney says Canada will match the new tariffs dollar for dollar to protect its workers and businesses, and that support measures for affected industries are coming in the following days. The 50% tariffs took effect at 12:01 Eastern Time Saturday, covering roughly $20 billion in Canadian exports, including electronics, industrial machinery, dairy products, beer, and cheese, on top of existing tariffs on steel, lumber, and autos. None of it is exempted under the USMCA trade agreement. It's about 5% of the $382 billion Canada exports to the U.S. each year. President Trump announced the tariffs last month. He paused them earlier this week while talks continued. In a rapid update, the U.S. Department of Agriculture says it will begin reopening the southern border to Mexican cattle on Monday, ending a year-long ban imposed over a flesh-eating parasite called the New World Screwworm. The USDA says the phased reopening starts at the Douglas, Arizona crossing, admitting up to 700 cattle a day the first week, rising toward 1,300 a day, with radio frequency ID tags, electronic scanners, and trained screening dogs required at the border. Mexican officials report 1,969 active screwworm cases nationwide, down from about 4,000 a year ago. Before the ban, Mexico sent the U.S. about 1.2 million head of cattle a year, worth an estimated $1.2 billion, and Mexican ranchers say their income fell roughly 40% during the shutdown. For live weather and breaking updates, follow No Spins Live at No Spins Live. Direct source links are in the description. If this report helped, smash the like button, share this video, and subscribe.